Welcome back to another episode of the Coach's Corner. I'm here with Coach Linda Hamilton with the UNF soccer team, ladies soccer team here, and I have a few questions for you about the couple of games that we had this past weekend.
All right.
We're going to start off with the first game against ETSU. Kind of a tough game, tough loss. You all had 17 shots on goal. They had 8 shots and went to double overtime.
Right.
What happened? What broke down?
Well, I think it was a situation that the girls played really, really well. They played hard, and at the end of the game, as the scoreboard or the scoreboard didn't actually indicate maybe the game. I think the box scores did. We were playing to win, and soccer's a crazy sport. Some people love it for this reason, and some people hate it. But when you're going to take risks, there's a chance that there could be consequences for that. So we made the decision when we got to overtime. We had felt that we were very dominant in the statistics up until then, and we deserved to win that game. So we went hard, and we went after it and really dominated the overtime. 7 shots to the 1, but I guess at the end that's what's hard about this sport. Their 1 counted. And so I think that's what the heartbreak was. But it was a fantastic game, and the girls had nothing to be ashamed of. It was just one of those things. And so we needed to have a short memory and move on. But, they fought well, and they played a great game. I don't want to take anything away. And East Tennessee hung in, and their goalkeeper made a couple of fantastic saves that gave them a chance to stay in that game. So that's sometimes just the way it works.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you did turn it around. The next game that we had, we had 4 goals, 4 to their 1. 20 shots to their 6. What was different that game? What did you tell them after the last game that maybe got them motivated for the next one?
Well, this team this year has a special feel to it. Obviously, we sort of feel like we're winning and losing as a team and together. So I didn't have to say much to them after the game. They had the same feeling we did, that the result wasn't what we wanted and was disappointing, but we weren't disappointed as a team. So I think the girls deserve all the credit. They don't want to lose games. They don't want to tie games. They want to win. So we talked about it. We talked about looking at the things maybe we opportunities perhaps we didn't capitalize on in that first game that maybe shouldn't have come down to them having the 1 shot if we'd have taken advantage of some of our chances. And so they made sort of a determination. They came out on Sunday. They wanted to win and found a way to put the ball in several times and hang on, not to take anything away. I have to say, University of South Carolina Upstate was a very dangerous counterattack team, capable of scoring at any minute. They had shown the night before, the game before with JU, they got 2 goals in 1 minute. So we were well aware, and they snuck a goal in, but we played a very good game and felt pretty confident throughout the game that we were going to come away with a victory.
There you go. Well, we talk a lot about Caitlin Swift. Familiar name right here. We call her Swifty.
Yes.
But there's another, Michelle Lera Naga. She's new to the team, and she is tied for second in conference in goals. Talk a little bit about how she's been a big impact on this team this year.
Well, Mish is a fantastic addition. I think she's just a true competitor. One of the reasons that she drew the attention initially of my assistant coach who first found her was that she scored goals. She scored goals for her club team, and you can't combat that. So he found a good goal scorer. We went after her. We recruited her, and we're fortunate enough, and this was the right fit. I think she's made incredible production use out of the minutes she's played. She's scoring goals, which is what she needed to do, and allowing her to have that opportunity. I think she's really stepped up game after game and is leaving behind now being a freshman and just becoming part of the fabric of the Osprey women's soccer team. And what that does is allows Swifty to have a little more freedom too. If the team focuses on Swifty and doesn't want her to score, she's dumping it off, or Michelle's able to score, or Kristen Rhodes is throwing some in, Elena Luzens, and we're getting productivity from everyone, which just means we're a hard team to stop. Yeah. We're not just a one-player team. So that's an exciting thing, and I think Michelle's just going to keep coming into her own and become a great, great soccer player.
Well, it's fun to watch her and the two-headed threat of her and Swifty right now because they're doing pretty well.
Absolutely.
Get you out on this. We have Kennesaw State coming up 2-1. Seemed like a pretty tough opponent. 2 in the conference. Well, we're 1-1 now. How do you prepare your girls for this next opponent?
Well, I think we've started from the beginning. This year's been an absolute process, and we want to take it one game at a time. And so we've accomplished that thus far, and Kennesaw is our next big foe. They're a fantastic team. They're always good. They were picked to finish 1 or 2 in the conference and have finished in the top 3 spots, I think, probably for the last 6 years. So we just have to go out and worry about our game, though, and play our kind of soccer. And I think if we do that, we're going to be competitive with anyone. And at the end of this great sport, sometimes, you've got to have a little luck go your way, and then I think you make opportunities. And we've got to be able to take advantage of those. And we're going to go out and battle it with Kennesaw and see what happens.
Well, good luck this weekend against Kennesaw State. Thank you very much, Coach Linda Hamilton, UNF women's soccer coach.